What's good, fam? This is Subs Over Dubs, and this is Reese, aka Vision, just trying to give you guys an update on what's going on. So, unfortunately, I had to make the hard decision of parting ways with my co-host, Rebel. You know, he's a really good friend, and I only wish the best for him, but unfortunately, just the priorities in his life and the direction I want to take the podcast didn't really align, and he has some things coming up in the future that's just gonna only make it harder to, work around. I'm not perfect, neither is he, but I just didn't see the things I wanted to do and what he was able to do or commit to was gonna end up working out long term. So instead of letting it create friction between us as friends, I decided to do what you have to when it comes to, things like this. Business is, cut the ties. I rather have a friendship with Rebel. Again, he's a great friend and I only wish the best. So I thought it would just be in our best interest of the podcast, our friendship, that we moved in a different direction. So not to say Rebel is not welcome on the pod, he definitely is, but me knowing how prideful he is, he definitely probably wouldn't want to, pop up on the pod anytime soon, but it'll always be open. He'll always be able to hop on as a guest, be a part of whatever we're trying to do. But I think long term and just as of right now, I didn't feel like our paths are not going in the same direction. Our goals aren't necessarily in the same direction. And even if some of the goals are, I think at the end of the day, we wouldn't be able to hit those goals with Rebel because of the things that's going to be popping up on his plate going in the future. And then currently it was tough to work around some things. So with that being said, just understand nothing personal. We're still good friends. He's still welcome on the show. If he hits me up tomorrow and says, hey, let me get on the next pod, he's welcome. But again, I just know how prideful he can be, and it'd be a minute before he'd, step in front of this camera and sit on the couch with me, talk about some anime again. But just want to give you guys an update of what's going on. For now, I'm just gonna have friends, other people I might have collaborated with, some new people, just hop in as guests until I can find the person that can commit to what we're trying to do. I mean, it's a lot to ask for, but when I want this, wherever this goes, I want to be able to walk away from it. If I do walk away and said I exhausted everything and I gave it everything, and that's a lot to ask for from anyone, and especially, we're not getting paid. We're just doing this for fun. But I think that comes the problem. I mean, sometimes people look at this as fun, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, business-wise, time-wise, that it's a lot bigger of a sacrifice than some people can think it actually is until you get in front of this camera and start doing the background stuff. What you see is all the fun, good stuff, conversations, which is great, but you don't see the effort behind the scenes. And I'll be the first one to say there's plenty of opportunities for myself to be a better host, better producer, better leader in this field, and I definitely need to shape up my game and step up. But until I can find the person I feel like that can match that or is willing to, sacrifice, it's a big sacrifice, going to these conventions, watching all these animes, talking about it in front of a select amount of people is not easy. It's tough. Everyone has lives, and things can get difficult. So again, thanks for tuning in, guys, and just know going forward, we're still looking to put out great content, improve ourselves, improve the pod, and keep doing our thing, talking about anime. Appreciate you. What's good, fam? Welcome to Subs Over Dubs, episode 22. My name is Reese, here with my boy AD, friend of the show. You've seen him in a couple clips, when we're out there in the conventions and stuff, cosplaying and stuff. So let me start off by asking, man, what got you into cosplaying, man? Because we've been to 3 conventions. You've cosplayed every time. You've always gotten compliments. Everyone wants to take pictures with you. What kind of got you into that?
Well, I would say I guess I want to do something different. Cause, usually I just be shy and quiet. I'm kind of introverted, so I wanted to put myself out there more.
try something. Nah,
Yeah,
I hear you.
something new.
That's a big step because
And then I was like, damn, kind of fire. I'm like trying to bring the character to life.
yeah.
I feel like I'm him.
Okay, all right, calm down, man. You ain't that guy, man. Nah, for sure. And I listen. It's not easy cosplaying, and then because you're putting yourself in a essentially to get judged. Because first they're gonna look at you like, all right, who is? Can I identify who he's cosplaying? One, and two, did he? How easy was I to pick it up, and how accurate is it when I look at you? So there's a lot of layers to it, but I know, like the best one in my opinion that I've seen you cosplay was when you did Mikey from Tokyo Revenger, and and it's funny too because I think we talked about this. I know you find yourself in a weird position. You're cosplaying white, essentially white people with blonde hair, or even if they're Asian, but they got to be white because I don't think Asians genetically are naturally blonde, not commonly, anyways. So, if you see the black dude rocking the blonde wig and stuff, but the character's on point, the hairstyle, everything. So I'll give you props for that. But does that ever cross your mind when you're cosplaying? Like, man,
Always, actually, always. 'Cause I'm like, I feel like it look better with my different skin. like that's what I be feeling like. But I'm like, I'm just gonna rock it. And then, when people start telling you like, oh yeah, I like your outfit, I'm like, okay, I start building a little bit more confidence. It's kind of scary at first, but you just like, I feel like this don't work with me, with my skin tone. So I'm like, blonde hair.
hey, that's what I would think. I mean, listen, if you had told me, I'd be like, man, I don't know how that's gonna look. But versus when you actually rock it looks a lot better. So
yeah,
I give you that. You definitely get so.
To try it out.
I've seen you cosplay Akaza. We got Jesus.
Hinata. Oh, yo.
That's one I haven't seen, and that's one that's actually pretty funny to think about. You got an orange wig. It's a little bit easier for you to pull off because it's more of an athletic aesthetic, and then you just got the gym bag, the duffel bag, and stuff. So
yeah, I got the sock.
Oh, this man went all out.
Yeah, I got the whole fit for that one.
Did you have the black tracksuit or their orange and blue suit team?
Yeah, I had that like that game jersey.
Okay, the game jerseys. Okay. And then what else? What is the last one I'm missing that I seen that you cosplayed? Yeah, that's 3, and I didn't see the Hinata. What was it? There's one more, right?
I had a Sonami. I don't know. Player outfit.
I want to say I did, but I could be wrong. But anyways, have you entered any competitions or any cosplay competition?
I entered one at the anime bar. Kind of got my dreams crushed because I had the outfit on. I had the full gear. I was like, nobody in here really got that. Like
No one's
gear.
full out.
Yeah, like all out because I like to go all out when I
Okay.
I like to try to have everything. And I lost to Michael Myers that just came with like a jumpsuit and a mask on. Like, shouldn't have lost that.
And now I think about it, you think it could have been racially motivated?
What do you mean?
They don't see you as a character because you're black. You think that got held against you?
I don't think it got held against me, but like, I don't.
And maybe, yeah. Okay.
They start making you like act out the character. It's kind of hard to act out like volleyball player. Like I'm not in a game or nothing. I'm like, it's easy to do a Michael Myers.
Yeah, because you just.
Yeah, that's what he did, and then that's when I lost. They're like, oh yeah, that was long. I was like, wow.
Yo, nah. I mean, I know cosplay is like a big. It goes along, and I didn't know like how deep it really got paused. So like the last convention we went to, Waifu Fest, we seen the some of the contestants there, man. Some people really went all out. So we got the dude from Dead by Daylight. I forgot the character name, but the ogre guy, yeah. The suit was legit, and the walk. I've seen gameplay, and he had the walk and everything.
He had to walk down back like.
So, and I want to say, did he have red eyes too?
Yeah, I think he had
like you know.
In the second place, dude had the chainsaw man with the smoke him.
It's hard to judge his. It wasn't bad, but I don't know.
Well, I just never seen no smoke come out the chainsaw. He had the chain moving and everything.
So it was level. So like you said, the more accurate, the more you can bring it to life, the better it is. And unfortunately for you, you had to do. I mean, it'd be kind of weird to
Yeah, I can't spike no volleyball. Like, there's no net, there's no anything.
I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to think what you could have done to bring the character to life in that setting. You needed a volleyball, I guess.
Even with that, like there's
Should
still
have been
not
like,
much you
nice
can do.
turn. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's all you can do is like it's like I don't really know.
What'd you end up doing? That
I actually did have volleyball. That's why I did. Like somebody tried to serve it up to me, he threw it up wrong. So I was just like, all right, it's nothing I can do here. But I can't actually spike it because we inside of a bar, so
Yeah.
just can't really do nothing about it. So
It is what it is. Nah, I mean that kind of sucks that got held against you because, like you said, Michael Myers.
yeah, he
And then
just held
he
that
just-
up, and then he played like Mini Man as a song.
Mini Men.
Yes, I don't know why. That's
Mini Men.
yeah.
Like 50 Cent.
yes. Literally played Mini Man, 50 Cent on the
Oh,
stage,
man.
and it was just like doing like this, and then at the end of the song, he like laid down, and then he like did the little rise up thing, and then
Oh.
it was like, oh yeah, the crowd got crazy.
Man, my man had 50 Cent assist him in his victory on you, man. That's tough. But all right. Next question is like, what kind of got you into anime? Like, what was the origin story for your anime intake?
I'd say I was about like, I don't know how, pretty like middle school days. Like I go to my cousin's house, you stay the night for the weekend. Like we'd be up late, so when we watching TV and stuff, Adult Swim would come on. We Bleach, got Dragon Ball Z and Inuyasha. At first, I wasn't even into like the rest of them. I was just like only into like
Dragon Ball Z.
and Inuyasha because like the music on Inuyasha, that piano hit
Hey,
like
man, they got
like
some,
that.
got some, definitely got some intricate themes in there.
yeah, I like that one. Like I wasn't too much into Bleach. Then my cousin like kind of put me on it like more like just like let it build up like first
Yeah,
enough action.
it's slow.
Yeah, it wasn't enough action for me at first. And once I got to like 50, okay.
Yeah, once you get to like Soul Society, it pops off.
Yeah.
It's like when they're in school and he's learning about it. It's kind of I get a lot of people don't make it because of that whole first arc. But nah, that's what's up. So that got you into anime. What would you say? Like right now, what's top 5?
Top 5, I'm gonna have to go with Naruto at the top. That's always gonna be my
Classic.
number one.
Rock the and this wasn't on purpose, guys. He decided to
I decided
like
I
the
mean,
sensei. He was like, hold on, what was Sensei rocking? Let me
just
put on
always
the
in
clown.
anime feel like always like my style now.
Okay. So
But,
Naruto,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go with Attack on Titan.
the classic.
Plot feels like unmatched. Yeah,
Storytelling is all
it's
time.
better like that. Then I'm gonna have to go with Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Action is incredible on there. Like,
Animation top tier.
and then probably gonna have to go with Haikyuu. I like the build up from him. Like I pick
The growth or
animes.
the build up.
I pick animes based on like how I can relate to the character.
You was gonna say that after you said that.
That's what I feel like I can
It's like,
do. Like
if I was in his shoes, this
like-
is my progression.
I'm like,
story.
I'm short. People always try to belittle me on like different things. I'm like, oh yeah, let me show them what I can do. Like, I can jump off, so like I can relate to him.
So you
I can be on his level if
you feel the same way about Asta from Black Clover?
I feel like I would have had magic. So I can't really use that one.
Oh man, this man is
I don't know if I would be like a devil. I mean, I can respect Asta though. I like Asta as a character.
very similar in him and Hinata, in my opinion, and Naruto. They're all kind of the same. Work hard, underachieve, underdog, became the guy.
Nah, because Asta is kind of like OP. This man got
He
magic.
no, he had to work for it though. It wasn't. He's OP, yes, but it
He
wasn't
really
like.
didn't have to work for it. Like he worked on his body, yes, to compete with like other people. But I'm saying like his power is like OP.
Hard work.
Yeah. No, his power. As soon as he pull out that sword,
But
he
but
nullifies
he didn't even,
everything.
He didn't even really. I mean, yes and no. He's OP, but like, I don't know. I don't think you're under
Not
appreciating the way he had to do to get to that level to become the OP with his abilities. But I digress. Okay, man. I don't know. Listen, I just finished watching IQ. Listen, guys, if you haven't watched it and you don't care for sports, I feel you. Usually don't watch sport anime, but solid, man. And I enjoyed the watch. I did binge it, so it was good enough for me to just keep watching it. But
4 seasons.
top 5, it's a little tough.
They're gonna keep it in my top 5.
Hey, it's your top 5, brother. And
Damn.
let-
Last one, probably gonna have to go either JJK
Jujutsu Kaisen,
or Bleach. I do like new arc.
Bleach Thousand Year Blood War. Hey man, that's definitely a nice show, and changed my like the way I look at Bleach. Bleach was always solid, but once that Thousand Year Blood War, because it's so much mature, so much action, people actually dying, I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, different.
It took it to another level. Animations on like, and they always had, in my opinion, they have the best background music and the most diverse cast and just like environment. Like when they went to the Arancars, they had all the like Hispanic background music, that skulls, like so.
Yeah, a lot of good like anime.
Yeah, they ain't just side throw it because there's not many. Because like the only other substantial black anime character I can't think of on the top of my head right now is going to be like I don't know his name, but you watch Fire Force
Yeah, I got the
season 2?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
He's the only one that can
decent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't just he ain't no bum. He's a
Yeah, he ain't no weak
decent
character
character.
in
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Guy in My Hero. Terrible.
Oh yeah. Because outside of Bleach, that guy from Fire Force, and then there's one other show I was thinking about. I just forgot already. But yeah, there's not many. So when you come across,
Yeah.
Naruto, but he
The Raikage Yakin.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they
I'm
really
not
consider
even, I
doing.
wasn't even thinking of Raikage.
Oh.
I was thinking about the youngest one. He was kind of cool with the sucker. He became the Raikage.
Oh, B.
Not B, the other one, the younger
Oh,
one.
Omori.
Yeah. But they're all kind of
Yeah.
they're all kind of good. So I hear you. I hear you. But now we got through the background on you and your journey and your questionable fifth in your top 5. Let's go ahead and get into this anime. So let's start with Demon Slayer, man. So we have Tanjiro working on the upper 4th, right? Upper 4th? Demon?
Yeah. So,
You know, I am kind of upset he didn't, take him out. But I
No.
guess just anime timing, it would have been too easy and too early for him to just work that upper 4th. What you think?
I feel like he shouldn't have been even fighting up for three.
This guy.
His growth should not have been that bad.
Was it really that fast though, man? He's been fighting the stronger demons.
Somebody just came out of a coma, pulled up to the village, and now he's already fighting up.
I wouldn't say he just like he was.
Well, a few weeks probably.
No,
but-
he was in a coma. I thought they said he was in a coma for 3 months.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Trained, got healthy, or he regained consciousness, got healthy again. Then went to the swordsman's village. Then trained on that doll with the 6 arms or 5 arms at that point. And
He trained on that doll for probably a few days. That's not enough to get you.
I feel like it was some night and days in there. I felt like at least a week's time.
Even if you give him that week, you have to think about this man barely survived the upper 6 after fighting with Hashira, Zenitsu, his sister, and Inosuke. That's like all those people just to fight the upper 6. So you telling me out of nowhere he can fight the upper 4 by himself now? When you got other
I mean, he did tap into the flame breathing, and he worked. He didn't kill him, but he cut 2 of their heads off immediately when they started fighting. So
yeah, but
and we gotta look at it like that demon. We kind of got a brief explanation. It looks like his power is split between all the different like love, hate, scared, whatever the traits are of all those demons. So I would say that's fair to say he was able to handle them when the power is divided amongst the 4.
But can we really say that? Because you got the other Hashira over here that became a Hashira within a few months. And he's struggling with the number 5 demon over here.
See, and that's a whole nother conversation because one, and let's go into that, right? Because 1, okay, he gets trapped, but 2, he gets saved by the younger swordsmith by just blowing air bubbles into the prison.
Then with the sonic bubble.
Hit him with the sonic bubble, and he just breathes it in, and then all of a sudden, I could have done this attack early on, but let me do it now since he's in danger and I feel the need to. Let's do breathing technique number 2 now.
Yeah.
We could have done that from the beginning. This is Hashira. He's supposed to be strong and smart, battle ready, but this is what we're doing now. Come on, man. But I guess to make it a show and to dramatize it, we gotta do things like that. So I guess, but he even though you say he's struggling, I think he shouldn't be struggling. That's just me. That's how I look at it. And that demon playing around anyway.
Yeah, he shouldn't be struggling with that one just because he liked this hospital.
Then let's think about it. The demon's playing around anyways. You telling me you're gonna trap him? You can't just kill him somehow. You can't touch him, or the trap's gonna break. Like he just left him. Like
he figured he's like, yeah, he gonna drown anyways. He already tried breaking out, so I can leave him. Let me go see what's in the shed.
Hell no, man. See, this is the problem now. They playing these games.
Finish him off, and that's the problem.
Pause. Did not kill him. But but then we got old dude just, I guess, and I think they said he's been working on that sword for days. Like they don't stop. And that man was
he had mad focus. He getting cut up.
Hey man was getting cut up. Nothing happened.
Single minded.
Going to work. They showed his face. He looked a lot like Inosuke, right? I don't know. Not their eye. I guess their facial features. He looked a lot like
hair guy.
The long hair. Yeah. I was like, this.
So this is gonna be like older.
Yeah, I did thought it was gonna be older. I thought it was gonna be a lot like the trainer or the master from season 1 with the I don't know what his name, but he trained Tanjiro.
That's what I thought it was.
I thought it was gonna be similar to like. Oh, you thought it was the same person?
Yeah, at first I was like, probably not him.
Go there. Hey, hit you with the switcheroo.
It's the mask that got me.
So and then let's go back to Tanjiro's fight. Right, we got the blicky breathing guy with the sword. He froze. He let all the other demons absorb and transform. It's just like, bro, what are we doing here? We got Tanjiro doing the heavy lifting. All you gotta do is shoot the man when he was absorbing 3 other demons right in front of you. You watch it happen.
I feel like that wouldn't even did nothing because like his blicky wasn't even doing nothing. Like
it was stopping them. I mean, killed them to the point where they had to regenerate.
Yeah, but either way, I feel like he still get lower because Tanjiro's still struggling because his sword stopped. He's like, oh, I can't go no further. Even though he already got 75% of the way, that don't even make sense. I feel like only like trying to tell me like his one side of his neck is like that hard. Oh.
Hey, I mean, I guess the other thing too is like we haven't seen this as much. I guess he did do it at the end of season 2. Is like when he's what's he call it? When he smells the thread.
Yeah,
I forgot what he calls it. That doesn't happen as often, but I guess it did happen at the end of the second fight, season 2's upper sick demon. So I guess every time we see that, that's when we know it's over. He's gonna finish the job on one of the demons.
He's seen it right there, but
did he?
Yeah, like he was just cutting like halfway, like he. Like,
but did they show like the? I could see it, the thread, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of. That's like the indicator, I feel like, if he's going to actually kill the demon. Because he's kind of done that with every kill, if you will, thus far. Another thing is, too, is like, he had Nezuko, and that's kind of annoying to me. Nezuko kind of buffed his sword.
Yeah.
And he was like, why are you holding on my blade? Let go. What are you doing? It's like, bro, like, really? You done seen her use her blood for attack before. You don't think
you don't think she's just helping?
Yeah, you don't think she... I was like, oh. But again, we're making it a lot more dramatized. I felt like the love Hashira is gonna save the Mist one, but I guess she's gonna step in later on because we got
Let the Mist don't need saving no more. Good now.
That's another thing. How's the Mist Hashira get trapped in water?
Yeah, I don't even understand that part. I know he did make up for that.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, take
he didn't make up for a lot of shit because he got trapped by water too. He waited to exhaust all breath and then get the sonic bubble, and then like maybe I should use my second attack.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, what are we doing here, man? He's over here playing games, seeing his dad and his Tanjiro, and like he's having mid flashbacks. Like, what in the Naruto's going on right now? You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of Naruto, how you feel about that demon?
Which one?
Like the one that's Tanjiro's fighting right now.
Oh, because he got like the 6-pack.
He got like the same 6-pack kind of look.
Yeah.
Came out with the first Hashira wooden style.
It's a mix between him and like Black Goku in a way. He's got the dark suit. I ain't gonna lie, the demon looks fly.
Yeah, he
looks dope.
Like the 16.
Like, you know, I was like, man, if I was a cosplay,
came out with the wooden dragon.
Fit.
That would be a dope fit, actually. I might have to look that up later.
That's a lot of work because you're gonna have to get something to tape or float those little things behind you. But hey,
it looked like it was kind of connected, like by like.
No, it's connected. I'm just saying, like you're gonna have to somehow. I think it's like connected, but it's still like a ring behind them floating. I don't think it's connected.
No.
So you got to figure a way to do that. But nah, if you could pull that up, that's a dope costume. That'll be a dope. Listen, you go to a contest rocking that, or new, especially since this show is recent.
New? Yeah. Nobody. I know ain't nobody.
Yeah, ain't no one looking for that man. Like, oh man, who's this guy? It's like, oh, I know this. Hey,
You don't know.
you gonna know who I am. But and we got what episode was that? Like 8, 9 for Demon Slayer?
Might have been 8.
Yeah, look, because based on this pacing, that's another reason why I didn't think they were gonna
Oh no,
kill
it's
them
too early.
that's too early. It's a lot of episodes left, so we're on episode 7. We got 6 more, and then I think the last episode's gonna be an hour finale, maybe. So it's gonna be interesting to see how long they kind of drag this out, and then I wonder if Tanjiro is gonna get his new sword like at some point in the fight.
So how do you? Before we get to that, like, how do you feel about like the pacing on that one? How we talking about?
I mean, it's actually more. It's more. It's a lot quicker than like
You think
season
it's
2
way
of Demon
faster?
Slayer.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. Because it's a lot. It was like the first 3 episodes of Demon Slayer 2, pretty slow, I would say. I'm thinking back.
so you think it's fast?
Yeah, it's a lot faster.
All right. So why do you think Tanjiro should be that strong already?
Just because what you're comparing right now is how they've drawn out Vinland Saga, right? We had we can call it a time skip in probably the episode 1 or 2 when it wasn't a couple days. I feel it was a couple weeks. He was fighting that doll, right? So there was a lot of time in between the end of last season to episode, let's just say 3, I think, of this season.
Even then, them fighting an upper rank 4.
Hey, listen,
4 and 6 is a big gap between us.
I keep telling you though, he was fighting 4, but the 4 was split. He's about to fight the 4 together. Now, if he works them like easily, I can hear your argument. He's gonna see what's gonna happen. This is kind of the formula. He's gonna struggle. I think the love Hashira is gonna help Tanjiro. It's gonna be them. It's gonna be a 3v1, and they overcome it. Power of friendship. They win the battle. That's what I foresee happening. So he's not gonna be strong enough. He ain't gonna work him by himself per usual. But
So you think it's gonna be him and, or you think the Blicky dude gonna?
Blicky, I don't know. It looked like he exhausted his powers, but he's struggling.
Like,
So
froze.
you need to get a sensu bean or something to regen. But it's gonna be at least a 2v1, if not a 3. All right, we're slacking because we act like Nezuko ain't gonna be ready to fight again. So really 4v1.
I mean,
So-
we all know she might need to recharge. You know, usually when she uses that form, she goes into like.
Oh yeah, she sleeps. Yeah. So at least at minimum 2v1. So would you be okay if that's the way they go? It's a 2v1 and they win at minimum. Would you?
I still probably would
too
be okay.
strong?
Yeah, I feel like it'll still be.
Oh, this guy.
Well, then again, the love Hashira is way stronger than probably used to. So I might be able to do that.
All right, man. That's all. At least we can come to some type of even ground. So that's it for Demon Slayer. But yeah, again, more top-notch animation, questionable decisions made, but it looks like we're shaping up to another good season. Let's move on to Hell's Paradise. So, man, I feel bad. I should look up this character name, but blonde dude with the ponytail, right? Man, they were setting off death flags immediately. You're like, oh, we're definitely getting married now. I was like, over. He ain't gonna make it.
Got to happen.
They're too lovey-dovey. It's like
Comfortable.
it's too comfortable. It's not no danger. And then we seen, I don't know what the hell's going on in this anime where we have chicks turn to guys
Like,
to fight, but we got another one and he ain't playing around.
Living up.
He was not playing around. He was on site. He was like, "Why y'all running?"
Like, where y'all going?
Where y'all-
Seen y'all.
I seen y'all.
Just get these hands.
So we kind of got the backstory on that character and his upbringing and how his master kind of put him on the right path because he didn't have no one to depend on and he was your everyday it's not called a juvenile, but I can't we're gonna call it juvenile. I can't think of the name for it. Delinquent, that's what they call him. stealing, doing whatever he needed to do to survive until he got some type of reasoning to stay at the dojo on his skills. And we see him kind of use some. He had me hyped for a little bit, you know. He slashed them up really fast, man. I don't know what he called his attack, but it was quick.
Yeah, he said I ain't got a lot of stamina, but a lot of work the sword.
So,
Oh.
did some look what we thought was gonna be heavy damage, but I don't know what we're working with. These are gods, demi-humans, but
Mortal God.
these plant gods are regen and they regen fast and they're insanely powerful. So we see them get cornered, and it even gets to the point where he gets saved by his master. Shout out to Brock 2.0. Come pulling up on the scene, throwing his sword, headshot. They try to run again, but whatever this is they're fighting cannot be stopped. He has endless regeneration apparently, and we see the team slowly getting whittled down to work. But I gotta give my boy props. He went out, but he literally went out swinging. And on one side, it's like that's a all right. I give you respect. It's a good way to go.
But
On the other hand, I was like,
bro got 4 holes in his chest.
4 holes in his chest. And we not only is he continuing to fight, he's doing more damage, it seems like, with his hands than he did with his sword. And he's even at one point, telling him to run. And he got a hole. There's no, air is just escaping. You can't make
Blind Master knew what he was trying to say.
Oh, yeah, he was like, hold on.
He's going to run out there and he's like, oh.
I heard the way the blood flew. Let me go back. Let me get back. We got to go. So it was a little bit over the top, but I guess we could say we've seen over the top since the beginning. Like I said in the beginning, Gabimaru, in my opinion, is OP. Now I know you don't feel the same, but
that's because we watched it at 2 different standpoints. I wasn't watching it week to week like you.
Yeah.
I just watched it
in one go,
all in one go. So what I'm seeing now,
you've seen the scaling, the power scaling in the world.
Yeah, so if I would have seen Gabimaru on that first episode by itself,
week to week, you would have seen the continual
kill him.
Yeah,
I would have been like, yeah, he's OP.
Yeah,
and when you just watch it quick,
it's 0 to 100. So it's I get you. So that's why we're now thinking about that. Do you still think Gabimaru is OP now that you kind of understand, or you think he's? I still think he's OP. He might not be the strongest, but he's still OP in my opinion.
I still don't think he's OP because he's killable still. If that girl wasn't hesitating so much, I feel like she could have killed him at one point.
She 100% could do damage, and he felt that.
Yeah, I feel like
she's dangerous.
Yeah, even if he can beat her, I don't think she's the strongest one out of all the swordsmen. So I feel like there's probably another swordsman that wouldn't hesitate and be able to take him.
I'll say this: up to this point, we haven't found him. And you know what?
Well, I thought one of them did, but he might have got killed though.
And I think we were talking about this last time. We have different groups. So we got Sagiri Gabimaru, Glasses, the Kunoichi, the brothers, who looks like they're on the way out, but they not officially killed them off. But I forgot. We also got the old samurai and the young guy. The one who cut his arm off.
Oh.
So that's another group wandering around. So even though the young girl and his master escaped and they're trying to group up, I feel like they're gonna run into the old guy who cut his hand off and the young swordsman. But even though Sagiri's talented and strong, she might be the strongest.
Well, he did say her sword skills
unmatched when it comes to she's just thinking about purely execution.
The way they built that dude with the red hair up, I would think that he would have been the strongest.
Hey, and like I said, the jury's still out. We don't know if he's actually
he got
dead.
half of his body blew off.
He did get worked. I was just like, that's it? That's what we doing? We on our Akame got killed?
Akame got killed? Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know why I can't say that name for some reason. Well, we'll see, man. Another potential fan favorite got worked. I think we talked about this. I think Gabimaru is gonna have a strong advantage because, again, I think they're plant-based, whatever, and he's got some fire ninjutsu, and then none of them have done enough damage to the point where they were able to not regenerate. You know what I'm saying? There's part of them left. So
regeneration. Got a shed chopped off the frame.
Because whatever that's the other thing. Whatever power that thing was using. We have May, the girl who hasn't really talked, use it against Sagiri when Gabimaru ate it for her.
Yeah.
So it's some type of power that's on the island that I don't know how she has knowledge of it. We'll see.
So do you think that she'll probably like talk to them about it? Like,
I don't think she talks though. She hasn't said a word.
yeah, I mean, like maybe she don't fully like trust them,
I don't know, man.
or at least like the wooden dude probably like tell them about that power.
Groot.
Yeah. Do you think like he'll probably like?
I don't think he.
help them out?
I don't think they're gonna help him out. I think they're gonna have to figure it out. I think what's gonna end up happening is the little girl is gonna grow attached to the group and like travel with them or be around them. That's what I think. We'll see.
I mean, they're already together. They've been together.
What do you mean?
Talking about the little girl in the group.
No, I'm talking about she's gonna follow them though. They haven't left the town though.
Oh, you talking about they gonna
Whenever they go,
follow Gabimaru?
yeah.
Oh.
Whenever they go deeper to the thing, and that's another thing too. Like, you know, we're looking at the pacing. We're like a little bit more than halfway. I think we're at episode 7 or 8, right? And we're not even at the middle. So it's like, when I initially thought about this show, I was like, okay, this is definitely gonna be like a 1-season anime.
Like
13
episodes.
13 is, I think it's slated for 13 episodes. So but now I'm looking at it, it's like, bro, there's no way they can finish everything properly without it being rushed.
Yeah, I was about to say.
There's too many questions. Like,
bro.
you got 3 different like deities they gotta fight. Pretty sure there's like a final boss somewhere walking around. We still gotta find the elixir.
In a circle.
Yeah, in the inner circle. And then on top of that, we don't even know where his wife is. Like, I feel like, again, I was reading comments. There was theories that are like, they're just throwing this up. Hopefully this is not a spoiler, guys. If it is, I'm sorry, it's not intentional. I was just reading. Someone brought up, what if his wife is just like a hit mirage. Yeah. And it's just a thing of imagination inside of his head.
I don't see it that way because like if he had no emotion, like how would he like know what
He imagined
what emotion would be like?
Well, I don't think it's necessarily he imagined what emotion would be like, but that imagination caused him to create those emotions to bring him out. But I don't know, like, what is the goal for that though? At the same time, like, what's the point of even doing that? So I think that's a reach. So,
If anything, I feel like she would be like part of those.
Yeah, those creatures. You're right, because her dad, has the power. So it's like there's a lot of ways to look at it. Right? When did he get the power? Did he get the power before he had his child? Did she receive that? So there's a lot of ways you can look at this. But at the same time, you think about it. If she had the power, I feel like she would have regenerated her scar.
No, because even that little girl had a scar on her body.
Yeah, but she's not like the god. Like, she doesn't have the elixir, I don't think. You see what I'm saying?
With the little girl?
So the wife, her dad he's immortal. They show him get like worked and he didn't die, right? I don't think she has it. I don't think she's like part of that because I feel like she'd regenerate. And when it comes to the little girl, we haven't been shown that she regenerates too. Because like you mentioned, she has scars as well. So I don't know. That's the whole thing about this show is like there's so many things we can think about, ask ourselves, and how many things have yet to play out. How are they going to tie this up in 5-6 episodes? I don't think it definitely is going to have to be like a season 2.
They don't be on like no God of Hospital.
Just cut it off.
Yeah, just rush it like all right.
It was over because like
get them to the inner circle quick, like run through the forest.
Yeah, they're. I hope not. We'll see, man. They got potential.
It's looking pretty good, right?
Yeah, I mean the show's been good thus far. As like all solid episodes keep you drawing in week to week. It's just how are we gonna close out this season, and is it a multi? It has to be at this rate because like realistically, I don't see how they could wrap up this story with all these questions we have and all the fighting in 5 episodes. 6 episodes.
So how you think the season like would end? Yeah, happen like.
I think they probably end up killing one of those like godlike things at the end, and then I think the season ends with them getting to the inner circle.
You think the season end with them getting to the inner
Like,
circle?
right when they get to the inner circle of the season and set up for season 2 cliffhanger.
I don't see them getting that far. I feel like they'll probably like all link up or something like that, and they'll probably like
Try to-
at least like the beginning of the second circle. I don't see them going like all the way to the inner circle because that would be too quick. Cause like
We'll see.
they all still like on the outer.
Listen, I mean, if they fight one of those things and then within 5-6 episodes,
Yeah, I was gonna say
think they reach-
getting past one and that's on the outer circle is already gonna be tough. So I don't think they'll be.
I think I'm just saying like they'll get to the beginning of the inner circle at the end of. That's all. We'll see. I mean, listen, it's gonna be interesting.
Bet on that right now. That I can only see them getting to probably like second circle at most.
What we putting on the table?
I didn't think that. I was like,
We'll come to so what is your we'll figure out what the rewards are. So your bet is they don't get to the inner circle, right? Essentially.
I don't.
And mine is they get to it by the end. Okay. That'll be, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. But I think we'll see. This is what's good about watching anime, and even though it sucks watching it week to week, this is what gets you inspired to like have all these thoughts. And when you have an anime like this that can provide all these different like angles, all these questions, makes it good because it makes you think. And we'll see. We try to predict things. I've been trying to do it with Vinland Saga. I've been kind of right, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that'll be it for this episode, guys. Man, I appreciate you for hanging out and let us know in the comments, man. Is it subs or is it dubs? Peace.